What's going on, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so this is our November mid-month video. So let's see what's going on in the world of Taurus. So this will be from the dates November 15th to December 15th. Okay, and this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus signs. All right. What is the energy around squad right now? What are we going through? What is the current energy around squad? What is the current energy around squad? Alright, guys. Bear with me. I just got this deck. This is like my third time using it, so it's super slippery. Alright. We have the Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay? Energy is a Chariot. This could have to do with travel. This could have to be a move. This could be something that's just happening, very fast. And it's like there's something in your life that didn't seem genuine. Maybe it was like a false offer somebody was making, or just an offer that didn't stand. Maybe something that sounded good, but like you just didn't get into it. But it's like you end something and maybe you find that disappointing or heartbreaking. Maybe someone else does. But there's really a lot that you guys are doing here with this Eight of Wands. I feel like there's something that maybe you're worried about. Maybe you feel like you need to walk away from something. All right, but let's see why these cards are here. Let's break this down. This was actually the deck that I used to learn how to do tarot. This is my first deck ever. It's just the other one got so worn out because I used it so much. This is Gilded Tarot. Gilded Tarot for anyone who's interested. All right, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Justice card in the reverse. There's like some sort of conversation that's happening, or there's something that like you're actively putting effort into, but there's some sort of injustice here. So if it has to do with love, maybe it's cheating, but this could be someone lying, someone gossiping, something that just doesn't seem fair. And it's like there's something that causes an imbalance, something that doesn't go as expected, okay? Where it's like someone's going towards new beginnings, but there's some sort of struggle here. There's some sort of blockage, all right? So we'll see what that is for sure. We have the Knight of Cups here and the Knight of Pentacles, so maybe this is something that has to do with the water sign for some of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we have the World card here. Okay, so the World card, no matter what, guys, it's always a positive card. A new chapter is coming in. It's one that's going to be very solid. It's one that's going to be very fulfilling. But there is some sort of move that you're making, something that you're turning your back on, and you're sticking to it. It's just like, no, I don't accept this anymore. Okay, so you really just stand your ground and you take a path where there's no conflict. It's like if there's any sort of loss you were feeling, whether it's loss of love or loss of money, you replenish that. So something does come in that, it gets you to a good place. Okay. I'll pull 3 more cards and then we'll get to the reading. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The worst that could have happened has happened. 3 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So some of you are leaving some sort of environment. This could be possibly leaving a love situation due to a third-party situation. Okay, for some it could be that an era of depression is over. Okay, that you're really just feeling good, and I think that that's something from every Taurus I've spoken to, especially like on Twitter. I feel like that's where all my squad finds me. But I really feel like we feel like there's a huge change in the air, and for 99.9% of us, I feel like it's going to be very positive. All right, so yeah, there's things from the past you're letting go because it doesn't serve you, and you have wish fulfillment. You're very, very happy. Okay. All right. So past, present, and future squad. Let's see what's up. All right, let me cut this deck because these cards are still a bit stiff and I don't feel like they're going to fly out like they usually do once the deck is a bit worn out. Let me personal the product down just a little bit. I don't know how much you guys can hear that. All right. All right. So the energy we have here is the Empress card, giving birth to something new. For some of you, it could be literal birth. For others, this is going to be just a new beginning. And you're excited and you feel strong about this. But again, someone decides to have some sort of fallout. But you're working on something and you have a lot of balance. You have a lot of clarity. Just when I said you have a lot of clarity, we have the Page of Swords. So that's you thinking clearly. That's you really, really expanding. But there's something, squad, that you guys stop going towards. So maybe you leave a job, but there's just some sort of change where it's like out with the old, in with the new. And it's very, very amazing for you. Okay, so let's start with the past, guys. We have the Judgment card in the reverse, the Two of Cups, and we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So there could be a close connection to you. This could be with a parent, this could be a cousin, this could be a lover, this could be, just anyone who's close to you, where it's being seen that something, either it's unconventional or it's like you decide against something. Like, this isn't for me. I'm not going to get what I need in life with this around me. So maybe this is the wrong job, maybe this is the wrong town. And that's what the Hierophant in the reverse, for the most part, when this comes up in a reading, it's having to make yourself aware that something is going to throw you off your path. It's like you're meant to get to this point, but let's say you're meant to go this way. This situation is going to turn you this way. So let's see what that's about. Why is this Judgment card in the reverse? Okay, we had 3 cards drop, or 4 cards here. All right, we have the Page of Cups, World card in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse. There's something that you were still involved with here. And there's some sort of communication or some offer coming through. There's something that's like unfinished here. But someone has to accept the truth of something. It's like some sort of secret comes out. There's a truth that comes out, okay? Where it's like, look, I have to be independent from this. I can't work in this anymore. I can't work with these people. I can't work in this town, whatever it is. And that brings you balance, okay? It's like you have a lot of joy and there's good things happening, but whether it's you or someone around you, someone is just very angry or unhappy about how something plays out. All right, I don't feel like it's you guys though, because I do see a lot of celebration. All right, the next card you guys have for the past, 2 of Cups. So why is this 2 of Cups here? All right, we have the 6 of Pentacles and we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's balance that's found here. There's, this is the 8 of Pentacles, not the 6 of Pentacles. So there's something that a person works through to find balance. You take the path of least resistance, and whether it's you or someone around you, it's like deep down you realize that there's a karmic situation or person in your life, and I feel like you guys protect yourself from this, or someone kind of falls back from you, because there's just something you don't have a desire for anymore. There's something that you lost faith in, and again, I see you guys as very strong. And with the Moon card and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you understand what you're doing. You understand which direction you're going. And you're taking, like, the path that you're taking and just the way you move. It's, again, very powerful. All right? But there's something here that you're definitely letting go of. For some of you, maybe that has to do with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay? All right. So lastly, we have the Hierophant in the reverse for the past. So why is this here? 10 of Wands in the reverse. I'm releasing the burden. This isn't what I want. Or this isn't working. This is too heavy for me. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords in the reverse. And I think that there's a sense of healing that happens here. For some of you, maybe you're suppressing the pain that you feel, or maybe you're around someone who's doing that. But there's definitely a loss that's felt in all of this, okay, due to an ending. All right, now present moment, squad. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, the 6 of Wands in the reverse, and we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. For some in love, maybe something doesn't work out because someone is just being promiscuous, or they're, dating more than one person, or just playing the field. But I feel like anything that's throwing you off, anything that doesn't give you 125% peace, it's not going to be successful. This is a time in life where Honestly, that entitlement, Taurus, it's okay to feel it, but this is going to be a time in our lives where things are meant to play out for us. They're meant to work out for us. They really, really are. So the universe is like your guardian angel right now, and trust that if someone tries to get in Taurus's way right now, that shit is getting slayed. It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's our time. Straight up, it's our time. And I feel like throughout the years, I always say this: there's been a lot of shit, and I love it because there's been so many astrologers just talking about how powerful the rest of the year is going to be for Taurus, as well as 2021. Okay, especially financially. So, I think that this is time where the universe recognizes, like, man, y'all been putting a lot out there, and this is your fucking time. All right, so don't dim your light for anyone, and if it doesn't bring you peace, then it has to go. All right, so why is this King of Cups reversed here? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have Seven of Cups reversed. So something's a waste of time and effort. I see that clearly now. Okay, I could do bad all by myself. So there's just so much independence. I think that if anything gets in the way of your independence, it's going to be a big problem. I know, speaking for me, the biggest turnoff in my life, whether it comes to friends, family, lovers, whatever, is someone telling me what to do or someone trying to control me. That's real Taurus shit. Okay, and it's not so much out of us being stubborn. Oh, it's the stubborn Taurus, they never fucking listen. No, it's just that Taurus, we take a while to form our conclusions. We think about shit thoroughly. So when I say, this is that, it's because I've done my research. You guys will never see me argue about something that I don't know a lot about. Okay, so I don't open my mouth unless I'm sure. Okay, sometimes we could be wrong, but for the most part, Taurus will do their due diligence. Okay, so why is the Six of Wands the center of the reading? So this is what most of the energies are going to draw into. So what's not successful here? We have the Hanged Man, or the Hanging Man in this deck. We have the Devil card in the reverse. So something's not successful because you're taking the path of least resistance. Okay, and it's just like, look, this is what's easiest, this is what makes sense, this is what suits me the most, and you remove yourself from something that could have been a very toxic environment. Okay, so you're definitely letting something go, because I feel like there's something you guys really want here, but there could be something that's unstable. You guys could be leaving something behind because maybe, again, it was holding you back, or it's something that you weren't genuinely invested in, or maybe it was, maybe you were losing money to this. Okay. So why is the Six of Cups in the reverse? This is the last card for the present moment. King of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys remove yourself from something, and it's, for a lot of people, it could seem very drastic. Okay, so two ways I see this playing out. Either people look at it as drastic because it's just like, wow, you're being so selfish, like, how could you? This is someone that's been pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Okay, and finally they react, and that's how we are. We might not react right away. Oh, Taurus is so sweet, or they're so calm. Just because we're calm, just as much as I can be calm in a situation, is just as crazy as I can get in a situation. But it takes a lot to get me to crazy, and that's how most Tauruses are. But there's something where we're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide. And then one day someone just catches you in the wrong moment, and you react, and it seems very extreme. But there's gonna be a lot of people who don't understand how much you've been pushed. So that's one end of things. Okay, on the other end of things, you might try to remove yourself from something and put it in the past, and then you're met with a very, very toxic and even abusive energy. Abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. This is someone who's going crazy. This is someone that they don't give a fuck about anything but what they want. Okay, so this person or this entity, they're not interested in what's best for you. They're not interested in your glow up. It's, what can you do for me? And how dare you try to leave my life if you're not doing this for me? So this could be a boss that feels entitled to you. This could be maybe you trying to move out of your parents' house or something, and they're just like, no, we need help paying the bills for this house. It's like, all right, well, that's your problem. Okay, I need to live my own life. So it's that sort of energy where it's like, I'm sorry, but I have to put myself first. Okay. And you guys are thinking clearly, and you guys really, really expand. And that's what it is. You're focused on your expansion. All right. Now moving forward into the future, guys. Seven of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords. For some of you, there can be something that has to do with the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. For others of you, this is just a very protective energy. Again, putting myself first. If it doesn't make sense, it's not going to be there. Okay. There could be something from the past that tries to come into your life. A lot of you say no to it. Okay. Or it's that you let go of something heavy and then you go back to something from the past. All right. So what is this about? Why is the Seven of Wands reversed? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Oh yeah, there's a very reckless energy you guys let go of. Ace of Swords. There's something that's reckless and you're like, nope, nope, no, 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 shut the fuck up. Nope, nope. And it's like you don't want to hear someone out. It's done. And in the Taurus defense, and I always say high vibrational, low vibrational, and in my last video, someone's like, that's kind of offensive that you say that. It's not. There's just some people who haven't learned. There's some people who still have to deal with a lot of karmic shit, and there's people who need to evolve in every single sign. And I will say a low evolved Taurus it's a handful. It's a huge handful. Okay. It's funny because my son was actually supposed to be a Taurus, but I had him a month early. So I'm just like, there couldn't be two bulls in the house, I guess. All right. But there's just something that's cut out, and you're sure about it, and you're just sitting in blessings and change and passion and fortune. You're making money, you're looking good, things are changing positively, and it's like so many opportunities are opening up. And it's like you're letting go of something that kind of kept you stagnant. It's like your mind couldn't grow there. Okay, and this is a time for growth. And honestly, if a person can't keep up, then it's not Taurus's problem right now. So it's the sort of thing where it's like, look, you can eat at my table if you're working for this meal, okay? But if you're not working for this meal, if you're not doing something, then what can we do, All right, so Eight of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here? Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. So for some of you, you may be getting some sort of love offer from the past, some sort of reunion with someone from the past. For a lot of you, this is going to be someone that had a very difficult time letting you go, or that they're realizing that, they didn't want to let you go. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be something karmic. If you want to go to it for closure, you're more, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but with these cards, it's something where someone wants to go back. There's probably a conversation that's had, but I don't see it necessarily being the best idea. Again, you guys have to be very careful, and I said this in the last reading. When you glow and things are happening for you, and life is just in alignment, you're going to attract so many people. And there's this quote I saw on Twitter today where it's just like, I wonder if some people are genuinely my friend, or if they just take advantage of the fact that they can kind of unload on me or get help from me or just be around my light. So if someone wants to come back in, especially if this is like an ex-lover or something, why now? You had all this time. I was going through shit, but I was here. And now I'm back on my shit, and I got all my shit together, and now you want to come back in? Fuck you. If you can't stand me at my lowest, if you can't be with me at my lowest, you don't deserve me now. So Taurus is going to have really like big dick energy. It's going to be very cocky energy. And I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. Okay. I know that a lot of us have spent a lot of our lives just trying to make other people comfortable. I'm not here for people's comfort anymore. I want to be the person that pushes you to do more. I want my friends to look in the mirror and be like, yo, I got to step my shit up. That's the friend I want to be. I want a powerful circle. So I'm not going to lower my standards or lower who I am just to make those around me comfortable. It's just, it's not about anybody but me right now. Okay? And my child, you know what I'm saying? But it's really about us, guys. So whether you have a lover, whether you're with family, whatever, that's cool. You can help people out, but not at the expense of you. You come first. All right, so if you have to cancel a work appointment or something to help someone else out, no, they're going to have to wait. Unless it's an emergency, they have to wait. Okay? Last card that you guys have here, Queen of Swords. So for some of you, that can be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. But let's see why this is here. The Magician in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. I think that there's something that you guys are capable of manifesting, but you either don't, or there's something where there's a lot of manipulation happening and you guys you're not involved in it. Okay? You're just not involved in it at all. It's funny because I told you guys about this. Like, I had someone going off on me crazy recently, like 2 months ago. And I swear they're just arguing with themselves. Like, if you look at the conversation, it's just them talking. Like, I never responded. I'm like, yo, this person has been arguing with themselves for like 2 weeks. And I'm just laughing at it. But that's what it is, Taurus. We're not going to give in that sort of energy. So whatever that is, you guys cut this out. Nine of Swords in the reverse, you ain't worried about it. It's because it just didn't resonate with your soul. So you feel balanced. There's a lot that you're celebrating, but someone's pissed off at you. I'll tell you that right now. But you're doing well. So if, someone's going to be upset with you and you're genuinely doing well, I don't think that's fair. Okay? I'm genuinely happy when the people around me do well, when they're getting pay raises or they're making huge moves in their life. I love to see that. All right, there's no monopoly on success, and we all find it in different ways. So I'm not in competition with anybody because nobody is me. There's no other high vibrations. There's no other LissetteMoronta. That's me. Okay, I don't have to fight for that. All right, guys. So let's get some general advice. Now, if this is resonating with you guys so far, there is a link in the description below to donate. Thank you, squad, to those that do. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja Ship. All right. So what is going on here? 8 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Let's get 2 more cards here. Yeah, guys, there's 2 ends to something. It's like you really feel like something's a mistake or there's just a path that would feel too forced for you. But you're making this decision with intuition. With this High Priestess here, she or he is completely tapped in, okay? And it's like you have this love and this passion for life, okay? And you're in a place where you're doing what emotionally feels good. And I think that you guys really find stability here. But there is something that ends, something that you have to remove yourself from. And I feel like there could be harsh words exchanged in this, okay? But you're looking at life with so much passion. There's so much fire around you, okay? For some of you, it could specifically be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you may be leaving behind, okay? But this is something that it's like, look, I have something to do. Like, I have my journey, and it's like, I'm ready. Think of this as like a spiritual walk, okay? I always said I wanted to do El Camino de Santiago. It's like a 500-mile trek in Europe, I believe, or is it Spain? It starts in different places. It's like Portugal, Spain. But, it's like, look, I'm going to go on this journey. And when I get to the end, I'm not going to be the same person. So there's just something that you're taking on. And I think that as long as nobody gets in your way, you'll keep them around. But if it's something that actively gets in your way, like you're physically stopped, or you're emotionally stopped, or you're mentally stopped, you're not going to make space or time for it. Okay. All right, guys, let me pull 3 more cards and then I'll get this up and going. We have the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You got to a point where you were very, very tired. You just got sick of a situation and something takes off for you, okay? It could be a move. It could be just something that comes in quick. So Spirit says it's right around the corner, and this is going to be an amazing chapter. You're moving away from whatever injustices there were or wherever you were just losing out, okay? So this is very good. It's your time, Taurus. It's our time, all right? So I feel like with the Judgment card you guys are going to make here, you're not really going to turn back on it. You're going to stay set in your ways as a Taurus does, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. If you guys want your own personal reading, there's a link in the description below for that. highvibrationswithliz.com. I love you guys. Take care.